Welcome to New York City, the city that never sleeps. From world-famous landmarks to hidden gems, there's something here for everyone. Today we're counting down the top 5 places you must visit in New York City. Number 5. Times Square. This is the electric heart of Manhattan, where Broadway, 7th Avenue, and 42nd Street explode in neon energy and crowds from around the world. It's the crossroads of the world, and you have to see it to believe it. Look up at the canyon of giant digital billboards, so bright they're visible from space. Below, yellow taxis weave through a sea of people, and the sidewalks are alive with street performers and costumed characters. Don't forget, if you snap a photo, tip your performer. For the best view, climb the iconic red stairs of the TKTS booth. At night, Times Square transforms into a glowing wonderland, especially during the famous New Year's Eve ball drop, a tradition since 1907. Times Square is loud, bright, and unforgettable, a true New York rite of passage. Coming in at number 4 is Central Park. But calling it just a park is a massive understatement. This is the 843-acre green heart of Manhattan, a living masterpiece of landscape architecture designed by Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux. It's an essential escape for millions, and an icon recognized the world over. What many don't realize is that this entire oasis is man-made. Following the visionary greensward plan in the 1850s, workers sculpted every hill and lake from rocky, swampy land. It was a monumental undertaking with a complex history that also involved the displacement of Seneca Village, a thriving community of predominantly African-American landowners. Your adventure can begin at the bustling southern end. In winter, the Woolman Rink is a must-do, while the famous horse-drawn carriages offer a classic tour year-round. Insider tip: for a more active exploration, rent a bike from a vendor along Central Park South to cover more ground and discover your own favorite spots. Move deeper to walk the Mall, a grand promenade shaded by a cathedral-like canopy of American elms. This leads to the park's architectural soul, Bethesda Terrace. Admire the Angel of the Waters fountain, then pass through the arcade beneath. Its ornate Minton tiles and incredible acoustics, often filled with music from street performers, are a hidden treat. Nearby, head to the Loeb Boathouse to rent a rowboat on the lake for those quintessential city views. A short walk from there brings you to a place of quiet reflection, Strawberry Fields. This tranquil corner, with its iconic Imagine mosaic, is a moving memorial to John Lennon and a designated quiet zone. For pure relaxation, join the locals and spread out a blanket on the vast expanse of sheep meadow. Until 1934, it was home to actual sheep. Today, it's the city's communal living room for sunbathing and picnicking. For a truly breathtaking moment, stroll around the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir at golden hour. The sunset behind the skyline is pure magic. From free Shakespeare in the park to wilder sections like the Ramble, Central Park is more than a destination. It's a cultural institution. It's an essential, soul-soothing oasis that proves that even in the most fast-paced city in the world, there is always room to breathe. At number 3, the legendary Empire State Building. Rising 1,454 feet, this Art Deco masterpiece has defined the New York skyline since 1931. Step inside its stunning Art Deco lobby, then take a high-speed elevator to the 86th floor observation deck. The panoramic views stretch for miles. By day, the city sparkles. By night, it glows with a million lights. The building is a true movie star, famously climbed by King Kong in the classic film. And a fun fact, its spire was originally designed as a mooring mast for airships. The Empire State Building is pure New York magic. Coming in at number 2 is a site that defines not just New York, but the very idea of America itself, the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. This is more than a tourist stop. It's a pilgrimage. But first, a pro tip that can make or break your visit. Book your tickets through the official vendor, Statue City Cruises, and do it weeks or even months in advance. Why? Because access to the crown is incredibly limited and sells out at lightning speed. Unofficial sellers might offer a ferry tour that just sails by, so be sure your ticket includes island access. For the best experience with fewer crowds, aim for the very first ferry of the day. The ferry ride itself is part of the magic. As the iconic Manhattan skyline recedes, Lady Liberty emerges, growing more majestic with every moment. A gift from France dedicated in 1886, her internal structure was designed by Gustave Eiffel. Her copper skin has oxidized over the decades to form the distinctive green patina we see today. While you admire her torch and seven-pointed crown representing the 7 continents, look closely at her feet. She's stepping away from a broken shackle, a powerful and often overlooked symbol of freedom. Your ticket then takes you to the second, equally profound stop, Ellis Island. Between 1892 and 1954, this was the gateway to a new life for over 12 million immigrants. Step into the Great Hall, and you can almost hear the echoes of 100 different languages. Imagine standing where they stood, climbing the stairs of separation, which led to different futures. We highly recommend the free audio guide, which brings their personal stories to life. An estimated 40% of all Americans can trace at least one ancestor to this very island. This isn't a quick photo op, it's a journey. Plan for at least half a day to fully absorb the history and emotion of both islands. When you return to Battery Park, take a moment to stroll the gardens or ride the whimsical sea glass carousel. This is an unforgettable pilgrimage into the heart of the American dream. And finally, at number 1, it's the Brooklyn Bridge. Walking across this historic bridge gives you stunning views of Manhattan and Brooklyn. It's not just a bridge, it's one of the best photo spots in all of New York City. And that wraps up our tour of the top 5 must-see destinations in New York City. From the electric heart of Times Square to the serene oasis of Central Park, each spot tells a unique story. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these iconic spots is calling your name the loudest? And if you've been, what's a hidden gem we missed? Let's build the ultimate NYC guide together in the comments. If you found this guide helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more adventures. We're already packing for our next one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.